introduce yourself and tell us a little bit more about your academic and professional background and professional experience?
I'm Mariya. I'm a pharmacist by education with more than 10 years of experience in the pharmaceutical industry. To get more into details, when I started pharmacy, it was of course with the ambition to make the world healthier, but also with the perspective that this is an universal profession I can exercise in a small village or in a big city. Well, it turns out that my first job was in the headquarters of a French pharmaceutical company in Paris, so it was a big village indeed. Since then I worked in CRO, which means Contract Research Organization, marketing company in Bulgaria, so international, regional and local projects. My main domain of expertise are medical communications and patient safety.
Okay, great. Why did you choose to do an MBA?
Well, I would like to apply for an executive program, so EMBA or Executive Master, for many reasons. So first, it's the right moment for me, I believe. Since my graduation from pharmacy school, I obtained a master's degree in pharmacovigilance, another certificate in biomedical statistics, but now when I lead a team, when I forecast a budget, or when I delegate the responsibility to an external service provider, that's not enough. So definitely I need a new panel of skills and knowledge like finance, people management, negotiations and so on. Then the business changed a lot over the past 10 years. Now we're very happy to have the biosimilars, the innovations in pharmacy, but this impacted directly all the interactions we have between patients, healthcare providers, regulators and payers. So it's a very, very complicated environment, and now I need the business point of view. Last but not least, the network, because one person can do a lot, one good organization even more, but all together we can make a difference. And probably I'm just curious to see what an MBA is and why so many brilliant people already did it.
Perfect. Okay, and have you already taken the GMAT or GRE or any other tests?
Not yet, not those. I passed a lot of exams so far, exams, interviews and competitions, but those exams, no. For me, the key word is preparation, to not underestimate the time and the efforts needed to prepare for those exams, and of course count on the right resources. Oh, by the way, PrepAdviser is a great tool. I'll definitely count on it for my preparation.
Great. Which part of the admission process to a business school is the hardest for you?
For me, it was the selection, because now we have access to so many programs in different countries. So to make the triage, it was a bit time-consuming for me, and the MBA Access team helped me a lot with the selection. So for me, it's important to target first the school and then to understand how to get there, and not the opposite apply just because it looks affordable, easy at first sight. Okay.
So at what stage are you regarding the admissions process? Initial stage, or have you already chosen the schools?
The choice is more or less done, but I haven't applied yet.
Okay. And what is the best way that you prepare for exams?
Well, if 10 years ago I was able to fully dedicate 100% of my time to the preparation, now I really want to find the right balance between having enough time for my family, for my professional life, and prepare for the MBA program. So it's again balance between time dedicating and efforts.
Okay. And what are the tools that you use to prepare? I mean, what is the best way that you prepare? Meaning, do you go for self-preparation, or do you have a tutor that helps you?
So I aim to use first the tools from PrepAdviser, but if I'm not self-disciplined enough, I'll probably go for a local school to help me.
Okay, perfect. Do you wish to do? You mentioned that you have already 3 schools that you have in mind. Which are the 3 schools that you are aiming for?
So let's discuss probably my first choice. This is the American University in Bulgaria. So I mentioned that I spent some time in France, but at the moment I'm based in Bulgaria, and I believe this is a very well-reputed school for the quality of the education and also the network. As I mentioned, the ecosystem is very, very important for doing business, so yes, this is my first choice. I'll be delighted.